Welcome to the England versus Croatia watch along live stream. Um, yeah, sorry about being late. It's supposed to be here 10 minutes ago, but having technical difficulties. But I'm here. Before we start, let's just all just come together and just hope that Ericsson makes it through, and hopefully we get to see him on the pitch again. But it's very doubtful that someone suffering that sort of accident on the pitch will come back. But let's just hope that he's a special case. Um, Also, thanks to the guys at Mad Sports Network for the hat. Um, that's my boys. We do a roundup every morning from the night before. So obviously we'll be rounding up the games today, tomorrow morning. So make sure that you either go onto their MAD Sports Network YouTube or come onto mine, the away days, and then we'll be there from 8 o'clock. And let's just quickly just go through the team. Got Pickford in goal, Walker right back, Stones and Mings in the middle, which we're not too surprised about, but Mings has looked a bit shaky in the last couple of games, so I may have gone with Ben White in there. Trippier left back, which I don't know why, but it just doesn't make sense to me. But let's see what his reason behind that. Then we've got Rice and Phillips in the middle. Obviously they've got Kovacic and Modric, so it's going to be a good battle. Mount just behind the striker with Foden and Sterling playing off the wide positions, but obviously they're going to come in and make those late runs into the box. And then we've got Harry Kane up front. I think we was all hoping Grealish would get the nod, but again, another Southgate. We don't know. I don't even know what to call it, but it looks like yes, or Sterling has got the nods. So let's just hope it pays off. To be honest, they've got an amazing bench, So they've got not Sterling. So they've got Rashford, they've got Saka, they've obviously got Grealish, they've got loads of people. Calvert Lewin to come on as well if a goal is needed. So there are lots of options on the bench. So um, let's hope we just start this game solid, start the tournament solid, and put some pressure on Croatia. It's not the Croatia that we're used to, so I think they can be got at. They're an aging side. Vida's been playing at centre back for years. Modric is 35, I believe. Obviously, Perisic and Rebic. So the team is getting old, and England do have youth on their side and the home advantage. So let's hope they can use those advantages and pull off the victory today. So yeah, game's due to kick off in a minute, and they're just doing shot there, Figo and Roberto Carlos, amazing ballers. So yeah, let's see how this goes, man. Foden with his little Gaza hairdo there. Hopefully he can channel his inner Gaza and pull off some great goals, man. So yeah, it's a hot day as well, so hopefully they're not chasing the ball too much. Try to get Croatia chasing the ball and tire them out. And the players are just taking the knees. Loads of fans clapping. And game started. England kicking from right to left. And just smashed that out of play straight away. Throw on to Croatia. So yeah, that Kieran Trippier, I'm not quite sure what the reason is behind playing Trippier when you've got, arguably the two best left backs in the Premiership on the Suds bench. One has just won the Champions League, so Chilwell's obviously quality, and Shaw plays for Man United, who finished second in the league. I know Trippier did win La Liga, which is an amazing feat considering it's usually Barcelona and Real Madrid, but he was playing right back. So again, yeah, some of the decisions they don't make sense to me, but we'll see what happens. And Pickford's just smashed the long ball down the pitch. Vida gets up, no real challenges, and Croatia just pick up the second ball. Um, yeah, I love watching Mason Mount play. I did hope Grealish was in there, probably ahead of Sterling. I know Sterling is obviously the most experienced out of those that could play in that position. So I can see why he's got the nod. Um, but the way Grealish has been performing in the friendlies and leading up to it, you would have thought that he probably would have got the start because I know Rashford and Sterling didn't really end the season too well, to be honest, in terms of form. So I think Grealish deserved to be in there in that position. So I can see why he's got the nod. Um, but the way Grealish has been performing in the friendlies and so yeah, England just playing around with the ball at the back with Stones and Tyrone Mings. If Croatia do see a weak link, it is going to be that side. To be honest, Tyrone Mings and Trippier on the same side, which again is another confusing one because Mings hasn't played too well. I don't think in the friendlies he's quite rash, and then to have someone helping him out on that side that isn't naturally that position, to me just spells danger. Um, and Perisic there, just a little nutmeg on Sterling there. Yeah, it is confusing, but we have to trust the manager, I suppose. So Vida at the back for Croatia. They're just playing the ball around at the back. Kovacic is on the ball now. Obviously, Kovacic I think he's been really, really good this season. Very underrated player in terms of the way Chelsea have been playing. Him and Jorginho are both very, very good on the ball, and they both do like start attacks, so they get the ball into the danger men. So England need to be wary of that and try getting around Kovacic and Modric when they're on the ball. And Kovacic is just breaking from midfield now. He's gone out wide to Perisic, and it's coming back. Modric on the ball. It's just even at his age, man, the guy is just still able to pull strings. Such a good player. And the referee's just blocked it, and Modric is blocked into the ball, and he's pulling it back because he's stuck. Because the referee's touched it, he's pulled the ball back. But I think Croatia would have wanted to carry on there because they broke into the box and almost were able to get an effort on goal there. So good for England, but I don't think Croatia are happy with the ref stopping that when he should stop that because they were on attack and they did get into the box. And he's probably pulled it further back than where he actually touched the ball, to be honest. So, yeah, I don't think they're going to be happy with that. Yeah, now they've gone from having a decent possession on the pitch in on goal, sorry, to just smashing the ball out of play. So now it's a throw on to England. Trippier to take. It's gone infield. What a throw, actually, to Sterling. Sterling's on the ball. Threads it through to Foden. Foden shoots. It's hit the post. Foden's hit the post. And that's what we can see. That's why Sterling's on the team because he's so good at just breaking away, good at dribbling. He's just laid the ball wide to Foden. Foden's cut in like he's been doing all season. He's got the shot off and he's hit the post. Unlucky there from England. Great play. And it all started actually from Kieran Trippier taking a throw on infield, which a lot of people like to throw the ball down the line, but Trippier's got infield there because he's seen a chance that Sterling could get away and the defenders just couldn't catch Sterling. And that's the first shot. It's not even on target because it keeper hasn't had to make saves at the post, but it's the very first effort, very good effort, and it's hit the post. It's gone to England, so that was great start so far. To be honest, um, let's hope we can see more of that. And Carl Walker's tried to play it. He's tried to switch the play, and it's just gone straight to Modric. He's giving it to the striker, and he's taken a shot from miles out there, and Rice has got in to block it and gone straight through to the keeper. Big up Laurie in the building. How you doing, bro? Hope you're enjoying the weather. Yeah, so that's a very good throw, and Croatia manager be worried about the defending. It was so easy there for a throw-in to get through to Sterling, which turns into a chance. I think he's taking a little nick there, that shot. Has it taken a nick? Yeah, it's taking a little nick there, and keeper was well beaten. Well beaten. So if it was on target, it was definitely going to be 1-0 to England there. But we've seen what Sterling and Foden, why they're in the team. We can see what they can do. So hopefully could get more of those sort of chances in this game. So Trippier's just played a long ball down the line to Mount. He's chasing it. He's got Vidra in pursuit. Gets away from him, but Vidra gets back at him. He's got a bit of cover now. Sterling's come over. Couple of step overs. Nice quick feet there. Gets the ball into Mount. Mount into Phillips. Phillips back hilt into Sterling. He should have shot. He should have gone with his left foot and had a shot there, but he's tried to cut back in to get it onto his right foot to go far post. But the defenders got back in there. I think they're looking at offside, potential offsides here. I think maybe that would have been offside. If he isn't offside, Sterling done very well to get back on side there. But I think he should have had a shot on target there. I mean, it hasn't been given offside, so maybe the goal would have stood. Mount to take the set piece. So Trippier's not even on set pieces, so the whole Trippier's out there to take set pieces don't make sense. Mount whips on in, gone deep to the far post. Stones is up. Headed it. Phillips with the volley. Keeper saved. 2 shots now. Come through the crowd there. So it's a good, decent save there from the keeper. Now England just got the ball on the halfway line with Tyrone Mings. Just gone wide to Stones. Stones to Walker. Walker back to Mings. Rice wants it. Rice gets it. Mount has come deep for the ball. No one around him. He's got a bit of space there, so he bursts forward into Sterling. But Croatia get the numbers back and England have to go back. Now they've worked it wide to Foden. Phillips is quite forward so far in this game. John Stones, we know he's very comfortable on the ball. Under a bit of pressure, but just turns out of trouble. Plays a 1-2 with Walker. Foden on the wing. Tries to go line to Kane, but defender gets in the block there. So encouraging signs so far from England. It's a very, very good volley from Phillips. Keeper almost makes a hash of it. It's come through loads of heads, but he's patted it into the danger zone. Keeper's very lucky there that Kane wasn't around. Phillips just on the balls, under loads of pressure, but manages to get away. Well played by Phillips there. Rice is calling for the ball, keeps coming, dropping into that centre-back position to try pick up the ball. Good, man. Yeah, Laurie. Alright, Laurie, I went out as well, man. I just got back in time, man. And then I had technical difficulties, so I almost missed the start of the game. Phillips goes wide to Walker, but Walker's first touch there was non-existent, and it goes for a throw-in to Croatia deep into their half near the corner flag. So it's a good volley, good technique there from Phillips. Keeper makes the save, and he's parried it into the danger zone. So he's very, very lucky that no one was around there, because that surely would have been an easy tap in for a striker there. So Pickford smashes the ball long and almost gets through to Foden. The defender heads it, but straight to Kane. Kane into Foden. Foden cuts in. sees Mount on the edge of the box, but his pass is quite a bad one there, and it didn't really give Mason a chance to get a shot off first time. England still have the ball though, and it's gone to Sterling, but Modric gets back to cut it out, and again they have all their players behind the ball. So I think Croatia are not as confident as the Croatian teams in the past, because they've got quite a few players back behind the ball, and we've just forced another error there, and he's just put the ball out of play. So it's a throw into England, deep in Croatia's half, which Kieran Trippier is stepping up to take again. Not much movement though for Kieran Trippier here on this throw on. He finds Mason Mount from the throw, gets it back off Mount, puts a little dinkers in there to Kane. Kane flicks it on, but no one there, and good covering from the defender there, who just does well to find Vija, and they hook it long up the pitch. And poor there that England let Rebic actually win the ball, because it was 1 against 4 there, and Rebic wins the ball, and Croatia is still in possession with the ball. Little nutmegs there from Modric on Rice, but it hasn't got him any further down the pitch. So the Croatians, as we know, they're very, very confident, competent, in possession, and they're just stroking the ball back along their defence as well, just waiting for anything to happen in front of them. Modric's come really deep to try to pick up the ball, but they can't be found, so they've gone out to the left back, and he tries to play into Rebic, but Stones, easy for Stones. Mings to Trippier to Mount, back to Trippier. Trippier's looking for runners, but there isn't many at the moment. I don't know if the heat is going to be play a major factor in this game, because both teams don't look like they're really pressing the ball too tough at the moment. I don't think it's really the weather to be trying to do that. Mount into Sterling. Sterling goes back to Trippier. Trippier then goes back to Mings. Mings into Sterling, back to Mings. And Carl Walker's just in, bags of space out wide there, and he wants the ball, but he's gone infield to Mount, into Sterling. Phillips is in loads of space as well. So England's just building the place slowly, making sure everybody gets a touch of the ball. I think they're just trying to drag Croatians out of position at the moment. But Croatia not too intent on pressing the ball, so they're comfortable with England just having the ball, playing it about at the back. And the possession turns over, and it ends all the way back up to Pickford. Yeah, it'd be interesting to hear what Southgate has to say about the whole Trippier thing and no Grealish as well. At the moment, it hasn't looked like too much of an issue, because England have had the better of the chances, to be fair, and within the 15 minutes, neither have made a mistake or anything. Trippier wide to Sterling, who tries the first time pass into Mount. Mount couldn't really bring it down, so Vidja wins the ball but gives it to Phillips. Mount again on the ball into Sterling, into Mount. Kane's come deep, so now there's no one in the box. Mount tries to find a cross to Sterling and Foden, who are probably the two smallest players on the pitch. Kane's still quite deep, wins the ball back. Good tackle there by Phillips. And then Phillips is fouled. Free kick to England, quite far out. It could be a shooting chance. Kane is probably going to go for it. That probably was a foul by Phillips in the first instance, but got away with it, and then he was fouled by Kovacic. So Mason Mount and Trippier are both standing over the ball at the moment. Smiles out, so I think they're going to have to try dink it into the sort of back post area where Stones and Mings are heading. It's gone straight to Kane. Couldn't get a head on it. I think he might have been offside, so it's going to be a free kick to Croatia. Good little idea there, but Kane's gone way too early there. So a free kick to Croatia for offside. So apart from the Foden chance and the Calvin Phillips volley, Croatia haven't had a chance. England just have all of the ball, but yeah, there's just, I think both teams are just, because it's the first game, you don't want to sort of go too gung ho and then lose the first match. I think the first match is the one match you really, really don't want to lose, because it then puts you on the back foot. But if you get a draw or a win in the first game, it gives you a bit of breathing space, I think. And England should be confident of getting out of this group anyway. But if they do pick up a victory here, I would say Croatia are the toughest team in the group anyway. So it'd be a good victory if they do get one here. And a bit of scrappy play there, but Foden's got the ball with Kovacic right behind him. And great defending by Kovacic. Just wins the ball off Foden very easily and then breaks away. And Calvin Phillips with another rash challenge. Not a malicious one, but it's just a bit of excitement there. And it's a free kick to Croatia, who would have been in danger if Phillips actually had won the ball there. Southgate in his suit on this sunny day. And Mason Mount again. That's what we love to see from Mount, and this is why he's in the team. Just always hurrying, always pressuring and forcing mistakes. Just wins the ball back there, but gets it to Trippier. Couldn't quite find the last pass there to Foden on the edge of the box. It's come back to Rice. Rice into Stones. Stones infield to Foden. Foden back to Rice. There was a foul there, but ref has waved play on because England are in possession. And they've managed to go all the way back to Pickford. So Mings just stepping out of defence with the ball. Plays a nice little pass into Sterling. Sterling's looking for the runners, finds Kane. Kane comes wide to Mount. Sterling's made a run. Has he found him? Yes, he has. Sterling brings it down one-on-one with the defender. Tries to find the back post cross, but the danger snuffed out and Croatia clear, but only clear as far as Walker. Walker puts the ball back in. Cleared again by the centre-backs. And Rebic wins the header, but it's just no one there. It's just no one near him. England's starting to get a bit more into the game now. Sterling's starting to get the ball a lot more. Good turn again by Mason Mount there into Sterling. Kane is in between the penalty box and the halfway line. He's just way too deep. He doesn't need to be here. He just doesn't need to be there. He needs to just be in the box all the time. Just stay in the box, Kane. Mings just has the ball now in defence. Out wide to Trippier. Oh, my stream's behind. I don't know, man. Is it way? How far behind is it? What minute are you guys in? Am I like 30 seconds behind? Oh, Kane's doing my nutting, man. Like, it's just coming deep all the time. Just stay in the box, man. Like, hey, Josh, how far am I behind, man? You upset me now. I'm like 40 seconds behind, I think it looks like. Because the stream has a delay on it. I don't know why it has a delay on it. And they just punt it down the field. Perisic wins it, but England just give away a throw there. Oh yeah, I'm like 30 seconds behind. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Kane. Like, I think he just thinks he's playing for Tottenham, man. Like, coming deep all the time. That's a good challenge by Mings, but Mings is really, 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 really risky. I'll show you the ways, Josh, man. I'll show you the ways. I'll show you the ways. Get all our streams looking like this, man. Kovacic just has the ball in midfield there. Now they're getting a bit of possession. Big up Conrad in the building. How you doing, sir? Ooh, Mingsy. Good header out there. Throw into Croatia. I think that's where Mings has probably got an advantage, is that he's got that heading ability, but the rest of his game, man, I'm not too sure about it, man. Conrad, what's your score prediction? I said 2-1 England, but obviously it's still on for a 2-1 because no one scored yet. But yeah, this isn't the Croatia that we all, or people my age, grew up knowing, with people like Boban and Davor Suker and players like that. But she needs to get Foden into the game a bit more. Kane needs to stop coming deep because he's not needed. He's not needed. It's just making things congested. And then because of the players that England have in Mount, Foden and Sterling, when they do break and Kane isn't there, Kane doesn't have the pace to make up because those guys are very quick. Kane is just straggling around. Another throw from Trippier into Sterling. Sterling's gone for a volley, but it's miles wide. But it seems, I don't know if it's something they worked on, but it's twice now that Trippier has found Sterling from a throw on, and there's just they haven't dealt with it. And Sterling should really get that shot on target, but volleys it wide. Croatian fans are loving it. So it's a good battle there between Rebic and Mings just about gets it away, but they come back again. Modric on the ball now. Kovacic, but Phillips is on him, and the right back's got away there from Trippier. Has dived in like a madman. It's got to the back post, and really, Perisic has that ability to really get that on target. But crazy diving in there from Trippier. Half decent cross. Mings lets it go, drops to Perisic, he just volleys with his right foot over. You'd have to think if that's on his left foot that hits the target. Goal kick, which Pickford is going to smash. It looks like he's going to smash it down the pitch. Sterling gets out, but obviously no match for the defender. The keeper doesn't really want to come for it. England have had 60% possession, 1 shot on target with 3 shots, and Croatia have had 2 shots, but neither tested the keeper really. But I think we all expected the game to be a bit tactical, bit like chess. No team really wanted to commit too early on, just in case. But Kovacic and Modric have seen quite a bit of the ball, even though they've only had 40%. Modric there feeds the ball through, but it's gone wide to the right back. He's whipped it back post, but it's just too much, and it's got out for a goal kick to England. So yeah, 28 minutes gone, and nothing too exciting, but I think England would be happy so far with their performance. Pickford with the ball, just rolls it out to Walker. Walker's just dilly-dallying a bit, but still got time on the ball. And he's just giving the ball away. He's just played it out of play. Too lackadaisical on the ball there. Just a bit too confident. And he's just kicked the ball out of play to no one. No one even close. And it's a goal kick to England. And they've just thrown it out for a goal kick. So yeah, let's hopefully the game gets a bit more exciting, because it's fizzling out at the moment. It's fizzling out, so let's hope something exciting happens, man. But as I mentioned earlier, England do have that subs bench that they have so many options. They've got Saka, Bellingham, Rashford, Calvert-Lewin, Grealish. They've got loads of options. They could change the formation. They could do so much with the options they've got. Southgate doesn't look too happy at the moment, but his team haven't really put too much of a foot wrong, to be fair, apart from a couple of lazy passes that have gone out for a throw-in. England have had the majority of the ball, have had the better chances, so I think he will be quietly happy with the way they're playing at the moment. I think he just will probably want a little bit more urgency, but doesn't need to force the game because it's only half an hour gone. Still an hour of the match to go. And Perisic whips in the ball there. Takes a little deflection, but Mings gets it clear. And ball just at Kovacic's feet now. Bit of time, darts into the middle, gets away from Foden, plays a 1-2, gets it back, goes out to Perisic. He's trying to bring it down, bobbly ball, Perisic on it, whips in across, but Rice sniffs the danger and gets the ball away for England there. Yeah, what's everyone's predictions in the comments? Let me know what you think the score's going to be. I've said 2-1. Depending on the team England went with, I was going 1-1 or 2-1 to England. The team was... This is the team that I thought would draw 1-1, but now the game's started, I think they might actually win it 2-1. And Croatia got a bit of time on the ball there, but there's no passes. Literally, he's just travelling yards, but there's no passes for him, no pressure from England. But they win it back with Trippier now. It goes straight back to Pickford, who smashes the ball out the pitch. And Kane is in his own half as well. So there's no one up there. And the ball now is just with Croatia's keeper. Kovacic there has 2 players to pass to, and he's missed both of them, and the ball's just gone out for a throw on. So they've got, I think it's Gvardiol playing left back there with Perisic in front of him, and they've looked quite comfortable so far. England doing all their attacking down Croatia's right hand side and England's left hand side. And Tyro Mings into Stones into Phillips, who plays a long good ball into Foden and brings it down brilliantly. Goes back to Walker, who again, another poor pass, just a bit lazy, just a bit too overconfident in possession there, and not taking the time and care and just giving the ball. England were in a decent position, and now it's a goal kick to Croatia because Walker's just played the ball out of play. Just a lack of concentration, I think it is. And Livakovic with the goal kick. And they've worked it nicely to Perisic. Perisic tried to play it forwards to Gvardiol, but good play there by Walker, and just lets it roll out for a goal kick to England. And Pickford again. I think Pickford just wants the team just to perk up a bit. They're moving a bit slow at the moment. Just smash it long and get the ball into Kane. Let Kane work his magic and just get, Foden, Mount and Sterling running off him. But they haven't been able to do it at the moment. And a bit of a loose pass there by Croatia. No, it's just a bit of tennis ball, just wobbling about, going back and forth. But Mings has possession now. Trippier. So Pickford just plays it out to Stones, and Stones just bringing the ball into midfield. There's no real opposing there from Croatia. And it's worked out to Trippier into Mount. He's gone quiet for the last five minutes or so. Needs to get back into the game. Sterling on the ball, cutting in again. Sees a runner Kane, tries to get it through to Foden though. And Foden looked like he may have been fouled, but the ref waves play on. And Perisic gets it clear. And England start another attack. So we've got 38 minutes on the clock. England with a couple of half decent chances. Croatia haven't had a chance yet. So going in at half time, Southgate will be probably happier with the two managers, but out of him and Dalic. It's played into Sterling. Nice little flick to Kane, who's come deep again, but gets tackled by Vrashilko. And England just have the ball, playing it about at the back. Stones into Trippier, into Mount. Mount into Sterling. But it's just so slow. It's just so slow, and because they're so slow, obviously Croatia just get everybody back behind the ball at the moment. Every single Croatian player is in England's half. And Trippier plays a nice ball. Good run by Phillips, but he's offside. Phillips is making some nice runs. He's actually making late runs into the box at the moment. He's getting up in there with the attackers, which I don't think I've seen him do too much before. So hopefully he could just keep doing this throughout the match, because it's hard to pick up someone that's coming in from so deep, because you don't expect it. You don't pick it up a lot of the time. It's a goal kick there taken by Croatia. And again, Croatia are now their turn to be offside. And that was Rebic there. Just doesn't even bother to try and attempt to get offside. It's poor there from Rebic. So at the moment, Modric is the furthest forward. Rebic is putting on a little press, but it just goes long into Kyle Walker, who takes it down beautifully. And he's up against Perisic and just puts it out of play. Kyle Walker's not having the greatest game at the moment. If it carries on, probably around 50, 60 minutes, hook him off, move Trippier over to right back, or bring James on, or get Chilwell or Shaw on. I'll obviously naturally want to get one of the left footers on and move Trippier to right back, because this team can be got at, and where it's natural for Chilwell and Shaw to just bomb forward, I think they will have quite a bit of joy down this side of the pitch, to be fair. And Brozovic there plays a beautiful pass into Gavardio, and he just loses out to Kyle Walker, and it goes through to the keeper. And Pickford's just talking to the defence, just telling them to just speed up things a little bit. And he rolls it to Stones. Stones back to him. Gets out to Mings. Mings is looking for the long ball. Goes long. over the top. Hits Sterling. Beautiful ball. Handball. Surely handball there. Surely a handball. Sterling would have got through, so the defender's just stuck his hand out and slapped the ball. I mean, yeah, he's just slapped the ball and kind of pulled Sterling back at the same time. Weird defending there by the Croatian, but it's a free kick to England in a dangerous position. Got loads of takers that can actually take it. At the moment, got Sterling, Trippier, Mount, and Kane behind the ball. Kane's walked away now, so it's down to Mount, Trippier, and Sterling. So I think Trippier is probably going to take it. Modric is just speaking to both of them, trying to get in their head, it looks like. And it's just in a nice area that you can get it up and over. It's not directly on the edge of the box, so you can't really do much of it. It's got enough space there. If Trippier could just get this on target, the keeper's so far over to his left, I don't think he'll be able to dive to the right to get to it, to be honest. So whoever's taking it, Mount or Trippier, just need to dink it with a bit of pace. Trippier steps up. I just hit the defender, good block. But if that looked like it was a good effort, to be honest, and the pace that he's got on it, don't think the keeper's saving that. But it was Perisic with the block, just smashes him in his head there. Loads of pace on that, so a very good block there by Perisic. Took one for the team there. Got hit right on the head with that. It's a goal kick for a Sterling handball. And Rice beats Kramaric in the air, sorry. Goes back to Pickford, who does some weird, I don't know what it was, but he's just kicked the ball out of play and kind of held his leg like he was injured, but I think he's alright. Bit of embarrassment at how bad that kick was. So throw in to Croatia. Modric on the ball. Little dinked past there. Now Kovacic has it. But great stepping out of defence by Stones. But then the ball's been won off him. Perisic now on it. Plays it into Karacic. 1-2. But great defending there by Mings. Gets his body in front of the ball there. Gets back to help his team. And wins a free kick because Perisic just bundles him over, to be honest. Bit of play acting there by Mings as well. So approaching half time, 0-0. Haven't seen much in the last 15 minutes, to be fair. But both managers will be quietly happy because it's still 0-0. Balls in the air. Kane wins it. Almost drops to Foden, but smashed away there. Out for a throw-in for England in their own half. Yeah, I agree, Hassan, man. Like, to be fair, I'll probably be taking both these fullbacks off. And yeah, refs had enough and he's just blown up. 45 minutes on the dot. Don't think he could take it anymore. So half time, 0-0. Very promising at the start of that half there. But since the two chances or three chances England hasn't been much else to really to read home about. To be fair, yeah, I agree. I'll be probably getting James on now, um, and bringing on Shaw or Chilwell. I don't know if I would use up so many subs, but I think it's needed, man. The way both the fullbacks have offered little to nothing in this game, to be fair. So I would probably be making that change, getting at least one of them off now. Um, but it's all weird because of the way the substitutions are done. That you only have three separate times you can make a substitution, even though I think you have five substitutions. Um, they're probably a little bit reluctant to make one so early, but I would probably be looking to take off, definitely be taking off either Trippier or Walker, um, preferably Walker, and bringing on one of the left footers and switching Trippier to right back. But yeah, I'm just gonna go for a quick break, but I will be back in a couple minutes. So let's hopefully England do make some changes, but um, I doubt it. I doubt it. Yes, yes, yes. Back. Had to quickly change my top because football tops are hot, man. Yeah, I agree, Conrad, man. Um, Kane just loves to drop deep, and I'm not a fan of it. He's dropping deep for England, to be fair, because it's not it's not Tottenham Hotspur, so he doesn't need to be dropping as deep as he is, man. Um, so hopefully he stops doing that because it's really really not needed for England. So yeah, no subs at the moment. So hopefully they're not too far away because I think some changes are needed. To be honest, just got a bit flat for the last 15-20 minutes. So um, hopefully they can bring on Grealish or Saka, just someone just to spark the team back into life because yeah, as I say, it's got a bit flat in the last 15 to 20 minutes. So let's get some subs on and just fire it up again. I know it's a hot day, so let's use the five subs that we've got and get some on, man. That's it, man. Like Croatia have offered pretty much nothing, so just get some more attacking players on the pitch, man. Obviously, we know that game can change in a blink of an eye, and Croatia are good enough to get chances and make chances, but at the moment they haven't done anything or really created anything, and just I think England, if they could just take it easy for the first 10-15 minutes, and then go for it, just really go for it because Croatia, as I said before, they're there for the taking. So try and take them, man. Go for it. Just go for the kill, man. Got more than enough substitutions and more than enough attackers to come on and do some damage. So let's see what happens. And Croatia get us started in this half. Yeah, Modric, man, just still looks like a spring chicken, man. Like one of a kind, Modric. Good little flick there. Perisic versus Stones, but Stones does well there. I thought he was just about to lose that race there. Mings has almost just played a pass into the striker that's almost looped over Pickford's head. But Perisic is one of those fighting strikers, and he did just get a nice little block on there, which almost turned into a goal. Oh, just had a stat there that in the first half there, Phillips 100% pass completion, so shows what he can do, man. And Croatia just on the attack. It's Perisic. He takes on Carl Walker. Was he offside? Yeah. I mean, Perisic versus Carl Walker. I would swap him because Perisic, is he ever gonna do Walker for pace? Not really sure about that. Ooh, Stones there into Mings. Risky pass. Stones under pressure by Ribic. Ribic forcing him to go home. Back to Pickford. Pickford into Stones. And they hit it long. Tried to find Kane, but it's blocked out there by the defender. Into Kovacic. Ooh. Kovacic challenge there on his club teammate there. Just broke Mount in half. I think he, I don't know, did he win the ball? Yeah, foul. Mount tries to just smash the ball, but Kovacic just comes diving in. I think all is well, but yeah, a bit of a yellow card. I think Thomas Tuchel watching that, I'm not sure he would have been happy with that challenge there. Mings into Sterling. Sterling cuts in, tries to find Mount, but couldn't find him. Now Trippier's just pressing the ball, gets played around him. Now he's out of position. They play a ball to Ribic, but a good little last ditch challenge there by Mings, which allows Stones to come away from the ball. And he's just giving away a throw in there. But a good little touch there by Mings. I think Ribic should have been one on one with Stones, and pace wise, I think he might have just beat him. Oh, Modric, little bat flick there, crossing there. Mings gets it away. Kane comes deep to try win it. Just bobbles off him and goes back. I think Kane, yeah. Between Kane, Walker and Trippier, I think those three haven't had the best of game so far. And Trippier, just as I mentioned his name, plays a bit of a weak back header there to Pickford. And Rebic is onto it. And lucky Pickford was watching there, as that would have been a free shot there for Rebic. A good goalkeeping there from Pickford. Mings to Stones, and they just England again just have the ball in their back line. Carl Walker, Stones, Mings, Trippier now gets a touch. Back to Mings. Mings back to Stones. England's just going from right to left, left to right. Back to Mings. Back to Trippier. Trippier into Rice. Rice turns on it. Finds Stones. Stones brings out into midfield. He finds Kane, who's dropping deep, and Kane has just given the ball away. Not having the best game today, Kane. And now he's trying to win it back, but it's just nowhere near the ball. And Rice just takes down Modric. Because if Modric would have turned there, it would have been gone. Kovacic's turn to try to start something now. Plays it into Modric. Modric is looking for the runners, but no runners, so he decides to run in midfield. Switches it out to the right back. Brozovic just plays it out wide there. Kovacic. Modric is in a bit of space, but Kovacic goes past him. Trippier there wins the ball. Modric isn't trying to get back and help his team there. Trippier just ran past him. He didn't even make an attempt, but because Trippier slowed down, Modric has got back a bit. It's Foden now. They've got men over to cover now. 2-on-1 on Foden. Comes infield to Walker. Back to Foden. Foden now got the defender 1-on-1, but he's got a bit of backup. Comes back to Walker. Walker goes back to Stones. Back to Mings, and it's working across the pitch now. It's all just too slow. It's all too slow, to be honest. Kane, good strength there. Pretends to shoot. Tries to play the reverse pass to Sterling, but it's cut out. And Phillips probably makes his 5th or 6th challenge. So Phillips is good at that. He's made a few niggly challenges that don't look like challenges, and he's managed to evade the yellow card so far. But I think he's skating on thin ice now. Modric deep has the ball. No real options. So they're just playing it around on their back line now. Kaleta back into Modric. He goes to Vida. Brozovic drops deep to pick out the ball. And now it's all out walking pace at the moment. Kaleta back into Vida. Goes out to Modric. Perisic, good switch there. Good little back heel into Garvadal. Kramaric on the edge of the box, fakes the shoot there. Plays it off to Modric. Modric does shoot. Through the crowd. Easy for Pickford, who does sort of bubble it, but no real trouble there for Pickford. Yeah, nice and easy there for Pickford. So Foden in his own half now. Had to come deep to get the ball. It's just all slow and boring and just no concentration. It looks like the concentration's gone a bit as well. Easy pass for Trippier there to Sterling. Sterling just bobbles the ball and just goes off. Nice little touch there by Modric, takes 2 out of the game. Yeah, it's just slow build up play. Stones into Kane, into Phillips. all the way back to Mings. He brings it forward to Trippier. Trippier into Sterling. There's two men around him, so he goes back to Trippier. And then Trippier goes all the way back to Mings again. Good run there by Phillips, and he's found. Phillips breaks in. Oh, plays it in through to Sterling. Sterling 1-on-1. Yes, goal! Sterling. Raheem Sterling. Good goal there, Sterling. And that's why he was picked. That's why he was chosen today. Sterling, good finish. Brilliant play there by Phillips. Well done there, Sterling. Brilliant play by Phillips, who's broken the lines again. He's been doing it all game, just been running in deep. Brilliant goal, that. Brilliant. That's really, really, really well played there. Good ball by Walker into Phillips. Phillips cuts in, beats two challenges. Left-footed pass into Sterling. Hits it first time. But he's so close. Hits it so hard. Keeper doesn't really have a chance. Well done there. Good goal. 1-0 England. Sterling. I think we all were a bit why Sterling starting, and he's just proved us all wrong there. That's why he's starting. He's got the goal. Hasn't had the greatest of matches, but he's done the hardest thing, and that's to score a goal. So well done to Raheem Sterling. Love to see it, man. Mr. MBE, Raheem Sterling. And that just came about because Sterling came off his side there. Didn't stick to his the wing that he's been playing on. He's cutting all the way across. He's run through the middle and created a chance and scored. So now the thing is, unless England just give Croatia a goal, Croatia have to come at England, which is going to leave spaces, and England can get more chances. And here we go, Kyle Walker into Foden. Harry Kane on the halfway line, doesn't need to be there, as I keep saying. Why are you here, Harry Kane? Get in the box. Sterling. Foden, Rice, Phillips. Just keep going. I agree, MK. I was one of those people that said he hadn't been playing well, and towards the end of the season hadn't been playing well. So I was a bit shocked to see him start, but again, he's proved us wrong, man. And I love to see it, man, because he does get too much criticism sometimes, bit over the top. But he showed us why he's in the starting lineup. Now England looking a bit more. They're hitting the passes a bit quicker. No, Stones has the ball into Phillips, who for me has been man of the match. I wasn't sure what Phillips does or did for this England team, but after watching him today, I can see why he's in that team, man. Harry Kane coming deep again. But Brozovic is just all over him and just gives away a foul. Quick free kick out to Mount. Mount's 1-on-1. Tries to cut in, but good defending there. But Mount wins it back. Declan Rice into Phillips. Phillips into Stones. Croatia now looking a little bit leggy. Foden, Sterling. Mount. Good ball into the box. Kane. Oh, he's missed. He's hit the post. He's had an effort. and he's collided with the post. I think it looked a bit worse there. The keeper looked into this. He looked a bit distressed there, thinking. I think he thought Kane was really hurt. I think Kane. Oh, does he hit his head? Brilliant play from England there. Mason Mount gets it across in. Oh, just about stopped himself from banging his head off the post there. But someone of Kane's ability, you'd expect him to hit the target there. I think he's more winded than anything. Yeah, you know about me, comrade, man. I bang all day, man. I would have scored. Definitely would have scored that. To be fair, I don't know if I would have been that far up the pitch, man. Like, would definitely have been having a heart attack around the halfway line. So unfit, man. But Kane, yeah, I think Kane usually would hit the back of the net, man. I mean, it's a good finish by Sterling under lots of pressure there. Don't know. I think Harry Kane was a bit embarrassed by missing that chance. That he stayed down a bit long there when he crashed into the post. But guarantee Kane gets another chance. If he gets another chance, he'll probably take it. That wasn't the pass there. There was two passes over there, Phillips. Sterling and Mason Mount, but he tried to find Foden and it's cut out easily. I love it, man. I'll sign him up, you know. Larry, boy, I'll be getting him in, boy. Bit of a late challenge there, Foden. Standing on Guardiola's foot and gets a yellow card. So now the game's looking like it's opening up a little bit. Kane again does what? Ooh. Bit of a mad body check there on Sterling, but game's able to go on. No foul. Kovacic just trying to pull some strings at the moment. Brozovic goes out to the right back on the edge of the box. Kovacic. Oh, poor effort, but blocked by Mings and it drops to Rebic, who just slices it wide. Yeah, true. Actually, yeah, maybe not bringing in Sterling because we got Pep Star and we got Saka. Got Croatia starting to slightly get back into the game now. Oh, Brozovic has lost it there. Mason Mount's breaking away, but Brozovic is getting right back at him. I think Mount knew that there was nowhere for Mount to go, so I think he has taken a bit of a tumble. I think there was a bit of contact, but there was nowhere for him to go. Yeah, little pullbacks, not enough to go down like that, but there was nowhere for Mount to go. There was three. He was running into three Croatian defenders there, so good foul to get there. So again, another free kick in a dangerous area. This time Trippier's nowhere near it. There's no one else near it, just Mount by himself. It's set up for a left footer, but I think Tyrone Mings is the only left footer in the team at the moment. I mean, Foden potentially could take it, but Mount isn't letting anyone near it, and it's a good position. If he get again, it's just up and over the wall. Keeper so far to one side. Mount, it's gone for the side that the keeper's standing on. Try to play a little bit of games there. Good. It was a good effort. Never really troubled the keeper, but half decent effort. So what we got? 67 minutes on the clock. So now Croatia again just slow in their build up. Brozovic goes back to the centre back there. Gone back to Lukakovic in goal. Oh, Brozovic there's hunted down by Mason Mount. Great hustle in there. Looks like Rashford is stripped, ready to come on. I think, to be fair, I think it may be Foden. Foden coming off because he hasn't really been in the game as such, to be fair. Gav's favourite Broccolo's coming on now. Poor pass there by Walker. Didn't really give Phillips a chance. And Croatia trying to build up a little attack there. Ended up with Walker giving away a corner. Corner for Croatia. Wow, Croatia have only had one corner in this game. This is their only corner so far. Modric. Ooh, obviously one that they've practiced. Corner from Modric. Brozovic on the edge of the box for the volleys, but he's volleyed it wide. No danger for anyone there, apart from the cameraman. Yeah, and Brozovic is coming on for Vlasic. Yeah, Brozovic just starting to look a bit tired, giving away a few fouls. And Kramaric coming off for Brekalo. Yeah, and as I said, I think it's Foden. I mean, yeah, Foden's coming off, making way for Rashford. And the guy feeds the kids, man. You gotta love Rashford, man. Croatia on attack, but it's easily dealt with by Mings. Sterling, Mount, Trippier, back to Rice, back to Mings. Sorry, Mings goes to Trippier to Rice. Good link up play there. Kane comes deep, flicks the ball round the corner to Mount, but I think he just went out of play there. That's good play by England though. I think Croatia have to go for it now. There's only 20 minutes left, and if Croatia go for it, I think England will just pick them off. But just England have to contain them, have to keep dictating the play. Because if you let Croatia get into the game, they're obviously good enough to make chances. Perisic tries to float a ball to the back post. And Rashford gets to stretch his legs. But enough defenders there back to deal with it. Modric, Brokolo, Kovacic. Worked it nicely. Vlasic. Good cross there into the box. Oh, bit of indecisive defending there between Pickford and Walker. Indecisive. Mings is beaten in the air easily there. Well done. That's actually good defending there by Walker. Goal kick into Kane, but Kane doesn't really attempt to win it. And it's just smashed into the back of Kane's back there. Kiletica just smashes into him. Free kick to England, not really a dangerous position, but they can get out of the pitch from here. And Trippier standing over it. All the big guys up from the back. It's aimed at Stones and Mings. Mings wins it into Sterling. From that position, Sterling should be doing better. If it drops to Kane next to him, you would expect Kane to hit the target. It's falling onto Sterling's left foot on the volley, and he's just smashed that over. Should really be doing better, to be honest. I think he even has time to control it and get it onto his right foot to have an effort. But Phillips there just wins it. Phillips has just been really, really good in this game, to be honest. And Stones is down injured. "15 minutes to go. Stones is down injured. I don't know if it's cramp. And Ben White looking very tanned, getting warmed up at the moment. Ben White, not the biggest of centre backs, but very, very comfortable on the ball. Kovacic not happy with Stones because Stones has gone down there with cramp. It's a throw into England. It's all a bit, just a bit. Nothing at the moment, a bit boring. But there's 13 minutes to hold out for England, 14 minutes to hold out. Phillips again in action, manages to get the ball out there, almost finds Rashford, but goes through to the Vida at the back there. Kovacic drops deep to pick up the ball. Kovacic and Modric just playing 1-2s at the moment. Kovacic just bursts into midfield, gets past Kane easily. It's come wide to Perisic. Rashford's helping out Walker. Has to go back. Back again, all the way back to Kovacic. Goes to Modric. Into Vida, who stepped out of defence. Goes wide. To Brecalo. Brecalo plays a 1-2 with the right back. But the right back just put it out of play. Throw on to England. England just have to hold out. Almost a shooting chance there for Vlasic. Brecalo breaks, gets down the wing, tries to pull one back to Rebic, but cut out by Declan Rice. And another substitution coming on here. Rebic is off. And Petkovic is on. This looks like a bit of a beast. I think he's just going to come on, ruffle the through feathers with Mings and Stones at the back there. I think he looks like, the size of him looks like he could bully both, to be honest. And just a foul on Sterling there in England's half, so gives them a chance to alleviate some of the pressure. Pickford taking his time with a goal kick, or the free kick, sorry. And England just return the favour by kicking the ball out of play a bit. It's all got a bit dead again. 11 minutes to go. Obviously England in the lead, so they're just happy just to try keep possession, not let Croatia get the ball and try to get a foothold back in this game. Kovacic on the ball. Plays a nice ball into Petkovic, who just gives it away there. And then England return the favour and give it away. Oof, Kane almost gets in front of Vida there just to nick the ball off him, but Vida does enough to get it back to the keeper. He plays it into Modric. Brecalo. Back to Modric. Modric plays a nice little chipped pass out there to the fullback. Petkovic showing good footwork there. And it's worked out to Brecalo. Brecalo versus Rashford, Sterling. Trippier gets back to help and Sterling smashes the ball away. But Kane's come deep for it, so it's just gone over the top of him and Croatia could come back. Ooh, Kovacic, I thought he played a beautiful pass there, but no one was there. And Jude Bellingham's coming on. Again, he's just full of energy, full of running. good at breaking from his half, making those runs. And I think it's Kane. Yeah, Kane's come off. So Rashford or Sterling will go up top. And that's my bet over because Kane has come off. And Modric there, just pivoting in midfield. Comes back to uh, Perisic. Gets into the box. England get the bodies back. Bellingham first touch is to give the ball away to Kovacic, but he wins it back. Well played by Bellingham. Sterling plays it into Rashford. Oh, just a bit too hard. England were through there if that pass was better because they were not catching Rashford for love nor money. And it looks like Rashford is going through the middle with Mount come wide with Bellingham dropping into centre midfield. So it looks a bit more flat midfield there. Bellingham, Rice and Phillips. But Croatia's just knocking it back, just trying to look for spaces. Perisic ball into the box. Just lads right under the bar, but the keeper's there. Catch that easily. But I think he would have been worried. Shades of David Seaman, Ronaldinho there. Pickford slices his kick. Doesn't even get to the halfway line. Poor that from Pickford. But Bellingham manages to force a throw on there. Looks like Prasic coming on. Pasalic coming on. Trippier throw. Modric just beats Phillips to the ball there. Modric wins it back. Few touch challenges flying in there. But I think it's given against Phillips. Yeah, few fouls there. One there from Bellingham. Because that one, Phillips actually wins the ball. So guessing it's for the one before. Kovacic comes off for Pasalic. Kovacic was having a half decent game, so I'm a bit surprised, but maybe just tired. Obviously, not too long ago, just won the Champions League. Had a massively long season. Modric should take fouls, offsides, anything there. Kalita Carr just looks like he's just angry at the moment. Good defending there. Kalita Carr there. Just wanted to have a little bit of a handbags with Stones. So free kick to England. Pickford to take. Kicking's been a bit off today, so he's just smashed that one out of play. hoping for a bit more action for the last 4 minutes. Hopefully another goal from England. Bellingham into Sterling. Sterling outside of the boot to try find Rashford. But Sar's there to deal with it. Sar with the ball back at his feet. Into Modric, who's come deep to try pull some strings. 4 minutes for England to hold on. Throw in to Croatia. Brooklow just plays it off Sterling there. Sterling back defending and ushers the ball out for a goal kick. Don't know, would you get Grealish on for a couple of minutes? Just to freshen it up, make sure that that midfield is fresh as can be. Pickford free kick. This one's slightly better. Bellingham gets a head on it, but was fouled there as well. Don't know, Vida headed the back of Bellingham's head there, but it's a free kick to England. But it's head injury, so obviously the game has to stop. Bellingham gets up. Yeah, just as he's won the header there, Vida's just crashed into the back of him. Calvert-Lewin looks like he's getting ready to come on now for the last couple of minutes. Two minutes now to go. Trippier plays a floated ball to Mount, but it's just too much on it. It's gone out for a goal kick. Khalifa Shah bringing the ball out of midfield, bringing the ball into midfield, sorry. I mean, Croatia have offered nothing in this game, to be honest. Absolutely nothing. And still think they'll probably finish second, but they've offered nothing. I think the way Scotland are going to be up for it when they play against the Croatians, they could easily cause an upset, to be fair. But I do think Croatia will have enough. I think they've got the old heads. They've been there, done it. Obviously, this game isn't even over yet, so there's no point. Shouldn't really write them off. Good ball into Perisic there. Wins the header, but no one there. So it's gone through. Pickford just dived on it. Yeah. Big kick into Perisic. Wins the header, but there's just no one up. At this stage of the game, you'd think their whole team would be up trying to nick a goal, but there was no one up there with him. So he's headed it. Bounced in the box, and there's enough time for Pickford to run out and collect it. Rashford holds off the defender, tries to find Bellingham, but the defender blocks it. Trippier plays the ball over the top, and it's going to go out for a goal kick. And Sterling coming off for Calvert-Lewin. Well played, Sterling, today, lad. Magicians on the ball, Modric to Vida. So there's 4 minutes of stoppage time. 2.5 minutes to go. Mings on the ball, plays it back to Pickford. Almost goes out for a goal kick, but Pickford just gets there. Calvert-Lewin shows what he's about, wins the first header, but no one there picking off the scraps there. So Modric just wins the ball, plays it forward. Modric back on the ball, into Vida. Good tackle from Bellingham on Bracolo. Looked like it went out, but the referee says it hasn't, or the linesman says it hasn't. Sarr into Modric. Modric tries to feed a ball over the top. Defender wins it, and Pickford gets there. Good goalkeeping from Pickford. Vlasic wins the header, but no one there for the second ball. Good header on there by Bellingham. When Modric gets the ball there, he's got 4 players around him, but he puts in a little nutmeg and comes out of it and tries to find Perisic, but Kyle Walker's there into Pickford. Pickford tries to... he's just smashed that out of play again. England have 40 seconds to hold on. Vida into Modric. Modric plays a chip ball forward, but England have the cover and Phillips just watch it go out of play for a throw on. It's gone all the way back to Croatia's keeper. Surely the whistle will go when he pumps this. Vida to knock it long. Seconds. Big header from Stones there. Perisic going for a long throw. All the players are up now. Big throw. Good header from Walker. Drops to the back post. And it's a chance there. It's a chance. It's got to do better there. Got to do better. Pasalic has a chance there to be a hero, but he smashed that over and the full-time whistle was gone. 1-0 to England. Fully deserved, to be honest. Wasn't the greatest of matches. England had enough chances, though. And Sterling, happy for Sterling to get that goal, to be honest, because people were, including myself, like, why is Sterling playing when he didn't finish off the season too well? But I think he's shown us there that he actually deserves his start, and he's got the winning goal in the end. So well done to Southgate, and well done to Sterling, and well done to the rest of the lads. Good victories. Always good to start off with a victory, because it gives you a little bit of breathing space in the group. So now they've put the pressure on the rest of the teams in the second game of Scotland later. And yeah, they did what they had to do. Defended well. Calvin Phillips easily the man of the match today. Played really well. Defended well. Got forward really well. Everyone had a good game today, I think. Apart from not everyone. Walker and Kane and Trippier. I didn't think Trippier got better. Walker got better, but Kane didn't have the best of games today. I would imagine he's probably one of the ones that are a bit tired, but England win, pick up the 3 points, and then Now it's on to the next one. But everybody, thank you for rolling with me today. Thank you, everybody, anyone that's new today. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'll be doing all the England watch alongs and any other of the big games. Um, but yeah,